Paul Mancano here from the PNC Digital Desk. PNC Bank, helping to make a difference. O's pick up the victory. Here's manager Brandon Hyde after the game.
Stay away from Felix tonight, and what's it say about how much trust you have now in Cano that he's that guy?
That was primarily matchup based, but yeah, staying away from Felix tonight just because of his workload here as of late, and just wanted to give him a night off, and then try to piece it together there with Colomb and Cano at the end. So, fortunately we walked the leadoff hitter there in the ninth inning, but Cano came in and did a great job. Colomb had a great eighth inning. Our bullpen tonight was really good, and I thought Dean threw the ball really well too. He just had that one bad inning, kind of a tough ball there by Mountie, but besides the homer, I thought he threw the ball really, really well.
Last year, I remember you saying that you didn't know what you had in the bullpen going into the season, and then you started moving guys around, and you came up with a successful. Now here, you have Coulomb, who you didn't really know, and then you have Cano. What's it been like? Piecing that together?
Yeah, well, it's fun. It's obviously really fun watching them pitch well, and there have been unbelievably pleasant surprises. Colomb's been in the big leagues for a while, and we knew that he was going to be a nice piece for us. But you didn't know what Cano was going to do. Besides, he was pitching really well in AAA, and you're hoping that was going to translate up here. And he's got a really good sinker and a really good changeup that you saw, and a nice slider. He can throw to right-handers. So it's been fun watching these guys pitch.
I feel like he's gaining a lot of confidence here as this run keeps going along.
I think he shows it on the field. Yeah. Yeah, he's got presence, pitches with energy, pitches with emotion, and rightfully so. I mean, he's come a long way, and be up here in the big leagues doing what he's doing, I think it's fantastic.
Obviously, it's command because he had a lot of troubles last year as far as walks concerned. But can you pinpoint what's the difference in this guy?
No, I'd like to say that somebody came up with a certain drill or whatnot, but I don't think so. I just think that he kind of figured some things out. And some guys figured it out later than earlier, and have to ask him. But good for us.
You guys have had 2 good games off of Chris Sale so far this season. What's allowed you to have some success off him?
Well, just in general tonight, for me, this was, besides maybe the first 2 games in Boston, this was our best offensive game. And, I mean, who loves no punch-outs? I do. But we hit the ball so hard the other way tonight. Verdugo saved multiple runs by he played outstanding out there in right field. And I loved our approach. I loved how we swung the bat. Put the ball in place. Chris Sale's really nasty, and we made it hard on him. And, Rutch hits that ball in the first. McCann drives one into left center early in the game. So we had a lot of loud outs also. But I was really, really impressed with our approach tonight.
Well, as far as Dean, I mean, he had never beaten the Red Sox before. It looked like he was going to.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to be an exit early again tonight, and then he settled down. What did you see there last time?
Like I said, he fastball up to Casas that kind of ambushed him there at first pitch, but they gave up a 3 spot in the fourth. It's kind of a tough play there for Mountie, but I thought he threw the ball extremely well, and. You take away those 2 balls, and he had a really, really good outing. Went into the 6th inning, low pitch count. He's throwing a ton of strikes. I thought he was aggressive. I thought he used his fastball extremely well. Bad cutter to Devers. That happens. Devers is one of the best players in our league, and he's tough to get out. But I thought he threw the ball really, really well. Happy with how competitive he was.
8 comeback wins for you guys so far this season, and I think 3 in the last 10 days or so when you guys have been trailing by.
Not making it
runs.
easy.
I'm sure you'd rather have leads early, but what does it say about this team to be able to come back in that fashion?
Kind of feels like last year's team a little bit. Like we just don't blow people out really. A lot of tight games, and I think our players are better for it. And how many close games we played last year, and it seems like I guess that's what we're going to do this year also. And so hold on tight a lot of nights, but our energy level, effort level, I have absolutely zero complaints. These guys are playing to win every night.
That's all from the PNC Digital Desk. PNC Bank, helping to make a difference.